Enjoy.
Yep, so I just got out of my comp class. This is like normally the time that I end up taking the video, so my comp class. I'm actually happy. Last week he told us that we had to write, an essay on he called it a reflections essay on something that, like an event that happened in our life that was meaningful to us or something like that. And so I was, I kind of misunderstood that he wanted it on one particular day. He didn't want it on any month or something like that, or even more than a couple days. It has to be on one specific event. And so I wrote about a whole summer, and then I turned it in to someone in my class who was supposed to read it over and give me tips and stuff like that. Did it. Of course, I got my head handed back to me because it was on the wrong thing. The next week, this girl did it, and it was way more of a positive and helping review rather than just completely digging into everything and just killing it. So so yeah, it feels good to be done with that. But so I rewrote it. I added in a ton of stuff that from one event that kind of tied into the main thing. It was about Camp War, the camp. They're talking. It was about Camp War and me working and stuff and meeting some guys. I can hold the camera, by the way. And meeting some guys and it being the funnest part of my life, and I grew through it or whatever like that. And so this part, at about a time when we were camping out and this freaking mountain lion screams his head off 15 feet away from where we were. It was scary as crap. So we had no idea what oh, okay, no. Scared me again. It says low battery and I keep thinking it's saying it stopped recording. But it's still recording. So we're good. Yep. So mountain lion screamed, scared the crap out of us. We were freaking out, but then we went back to sleep and it was fine. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into the whole essay. Today's been iffy. I was sitting outside earlier on a bench and probably playing Happy Wheels or something like that. And I look up, and just as I freaking look up, the squirrel runs out on the road. I'm like, no, and doof, it freaking just pulverized, and I'm like, oh my gosh. It was horrible. If the squirrel hadn't been completely and utterly just mutilated, I probably would have given it mouth to mouth and tried to resuscitate it and stuff. But no, it was several pieces. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So it was. Today kind of started off bad, and so yeah, and jumping back. I know it's kind of weird. I don't have as much structure, but jumping back. Whenever I turned in my essay to the teacher guy, because it turned out to be 6 pages long, he said at least 2 pages. And so mainly, which it felt good because mainly all he had to say was take out a little bit about characters and stuff that wouldn't be needed for the story, and then just compound on the conclusion, and that was it. I was like, yes, freaking, because the guy right before me, he kind of not tore into him, but tore into the essay and how grammar usage and stuff, and he didn't bring any of that up with me. So I was like, yeah, that was my first ever essay I have submitted, real official essay. The first essay that I submit was just a character about us, character description, I guess. Can't think of how my hair gets going with it. Yeah, so this was the first one. My arm's getting sore. Oh, you're so heavy. Yep, that was my safety torch shirt. Yep. So, yeah, I'm just walking and talking about nothing, as always. Yeah, so, yeah, today's been kind of crappy. Something awesome was gonna happen yesterday, and then all of a sudden it wasn't, and so I had to go tell the girl that we were gonna go do something, and it was like, nope, sorry, we can't. I was like, whoa! Kind of sucked, but I guess it's okay. Yep. So I'm going to go find somewhere to sit. My arms. I'm just gonna switch arms. That's actually smart, so I'm not just complaining about my arm getting sore the whole time. I feel even more of an idiot though with my left hand. I'm right-handed. I'm probably just gonna go play some Happy Wheels in the computer lab. Yeah. Oh, it was funny. I was sitting there earlier, messing around with my essay before I went to class on the word processor and stuff. There was a girl sitting there, and I was I'm wondering. And I was messing around, actually knocked a notepad on the floor, reached down, grabbed it, handed back to her. She smiled and she started talking. And we was talking about nothing. Then I asked her what major she was and crap like that. It's just the college banter. And yeah, so I thought it was okay. I was done with my essay, but I was like, I'm gonna hang around a bit and wait till she's done taking her test. Just taking a test while she's sitting there. And so I was gonna wait till she's done taking a test, and I was gonna talk to her a bit. And then these two people walk into like the computer lab where I was, and say, "Hey, we got an announcement, you guys. It's like a physical relations class." Or something. No, I think it was like emotional relations. Yep. Like class like that. And they're like, "There's a class opening up. If you guys want to try out." And it's like, actually, we have a couple questions. How many of you guys are parents or something like that? And a couple people raise their hands. Like, how many people you guys are in a relationship? And the girl beside me raised her hand. And I was like, "Yep, okay, I'm gone." And so I got up and I walked out, and I was like, "Yeah, there goes that." Oh man, I'm pathetic. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in spit this gum out because it's just losing its flavor. It tastes like paint thinner. Not that I would know what that tastes like. So yeah, I'm gonna go probably play Happy Wheels. Try to finish this up later. See ya. Yep. So just got done playing like 3 hours of Happy Wheels. Don't judge me. I've got like 5 hours of free time between classes every day. And not every day, every Tuesday and Thursday. That's my class days. So I mean, there's no problem with that. It's just me wasting time. If I have homework to do, I will do it. Most of the time I do not, because I'm still in the beginning of the semester now and there's still not that much heavy homework to do. So I don't feel bad at all. It's just me getting to mess around. And actually my battery's really close to dying, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Subscribe, and I'll try to make another video next week. Thanks. Bye.